Oh man, and welcome to this video, guys. In today's video, we're actually going to be taking a look at the Shadowlands beta, particularly at Exiles Reach. So we're actually going to be going through that a little bit of a walkthrough, but we're also going to be talking about some other things. I might do some jump cuts on parts where we're just walking so that it just cuts down on the time on the video. But if you would like to see what the patch is going to actually drop when it comes out today, take a look at the new leveling experience, and I really think they did a good job, but let's just jump on into it. All right.
You are a soldier of the mighty Horde, a disparate band of races united in their pursuit of freedom, honor,
love the music.
Glory. A Horde
have to say it,
expedition
sorry.
sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Orgrimmar. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Horde!
I gotta admit, that is a hell of a way to introduce new players to the game. It is one hell of a way.
We're almost to the island.
I think it's pretty badass. So it will show you how to play your class a little bit. It will show you how your rage works as a warrior, how your focus works as a hunter, and how your all your elements work pretty much. They let you deal with like a little bit of what it's like getting hit too.
The Horde leaves no one behind. I'm here to help. Warlord,
Just realized the map's missing.
Soldiers, brace yourselves.
So after it shows you a little bit, it'll take you to the island. So it'll finally give you some of your stuff. It'll show you how to use. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. It does it with every class. I don't understand it. But it does. There we go. The minimap shows up. So it introduced you to combat against NPCs. Luckily, it starts out kind of where everything doesn't attack you right away. Do know that for some reason, every single time you create a new character, you do have to turn on auto loot. It's still a thing. But yeah, we're gonna kill some murlocs and we'll come back to you after that, guys. One thing I have to say is it will constantly tell you to make sure to loot. So that's why I recommend putting on auto loot. All right, so now we're done killing the murlocs. We're gonna go back. It'll give you shield slam. So it gives you a lot of your abilities pretty quickly, which is definitely very nice. That is definitely a nice thing about it. Now it will actually introduce you a little bit, kind of, sort of, the first aid.
Quite the storm. Probably hit the first boat.
You have to heal these 3 guys here.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
It actually introduces you your map and everything. That's the one thing that's kind of nice about it. It literally makes sure to show you everything. It really, really does, and that's one of the things I really like about it as well. Also, the other thing that I really like is the customizations that are coming to Shadowlands are absolutely amazing. That's one thing I definitely have to say. Like, they look really, really, really good. Also, they have a new objective marker, which is definitely kind of cool. Definitely helps out a little bit, tells you how far things are away. That is definitely very handy. So it kind of introduces you to food here, to teach you about eating in the game and things like that, to make it, you know, a little easier. I'm very happy to see that they're kind of introducing you to food and things like that. I would like to see that kind of return back to the game, because I've felt for a while in the base game, you don't really learn anything like that, and you don't really need it. And it's kind of defeated the whole purpose of food and professions in a sense. Because I remember making a lot of money in World of Warcraft, you know, gold-wise, off of just making food for my guild, and I really, really missed that. Like, that was a big part of the game, like, you know, prepping for those raids and those moments. Those were the most important things. They were really fun. Like, you felt like you actually were working together with your team to get stuff done. Now you don't really need much. I mean, I'm guessing in the higher end raids you do, because I haven't done the higher end raids in a while. Also, make sure, by the way, guys, to get these loot chests. There are these little loot chests off to the side. It kind of introduces you to these as well, which is definitely a nice thing. Definitely a nice thing. It also gives you nice XP, so you might as well just know that it is constantly going to nag you until you put your gear on. So just make sure you put your gear on. That is one thing. I guess it's like kind of reminding players, because a lot of people forget to put the gear on apparently. So that's why it's in the game.
I'd a quill boar. Eat first.
About a quill boar, man.
Let you starve to death.
All right, man.
Recruit. Quill boar pose a far greater
Just look
threat
at him, man.
than Murlocs. You must be ready to face them in battle.
Murlocs, Ming? Yo, don't underestimate my homies, the Murlocs.
Charge towards me.
Let's go. So you have to train against her. Explains the class.
Charge at me again to get within well fought. Charge will build your rage and damage your enemies. Always use one more.
That's a lot of damage.
You're ready to fight the quill boar. Now we rescue.
So you have like a little trial. Teach you how to charge. This area kind of teaches you about your class. It starts out teaching you about your class, and then it progressively, you know, adds more and more as time goes on. Like you actually just kind of do a little bit of profession stuff, a little bit of things like that. It doesn't really introduce you too much to it, but introduces you to base game. I will say one thing is these NPCs talk a lot.
The horde never abandons its soldiers. I will not abandon her.
Good, you're here. The quill boar are conducting some foul.
The quill boars, man. The next, we'll actually kill off some quill boar. We'll go in here, get introduced to our first named, and we'll also run into a rare in here, which is definitely a good thing. It kind of it introduced you to that. We're gonna kill off these quill boars when we get to the named guy and the elite. I will show you those guys, but until then, we're gonna jump. All right, guys, so here we are. We're right before where the rare is supposed to spawn. The rare, if he is up, he will spawn right here. Intruder, man. Yeah, you want to go, man?
That's why I always bet on the horde. Let's scram.
Exactly. The horde's the best, man. The horde's the best. Don't you know? It's going to introduce you to some mechanics here, or basic game mechanics. How to use items. Pretty much. Gotta wait for this. You gotta inspect it first. We're riding, man. Help me, man. Get me down, dude.
If it has a camera, then why does someone need to be up there?
True.
I need a backup plan in case your recruit gets dropped like
Goblins, man. Goblins.
This thing's still on? Hey, pal, you accepted all
Thanks, bud.
liability by
No, I didn't.
agreeing to this.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I see something.
They see something, man. Watch out, dude. Get me down, man. Get me down, dude.
We will take your soul
Big boy.
and
Damn, boy, he thick.
from the dead.
Cowards! Soon you will face the full might of the horde.
Ha! Our dragon will crush them.
I love how they introduced this.
Rituals to oversee.
I love it.
The final moments of your life.
It's so cool. The way they're doing the little cinematics and everything. I think it's really cool for new players.
From the dead? Is it too late for us to run?
No,
We do not
but
run
we're not
when
running.
People need us. Find us a way through all of those undead.
Damn goblins.
Hey, you say jump. I provide the rocket boots.
Only worried about the gold. Only worried about gold. See how it is.
Whatever you do, make it quick. My daughter's life is at stake.
Could that thing get any faster, though? I will say that is a little slow. So you zap these. You zap the boars. You zap a gap. Like Phil Swift here. I'm gonna zap that gap, man. After doing a lot of damage. Well, that one got exploded. Bow, 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 bow. All right, so we're done that. We're gonna go turn this in. It's gonna let us ride on the thing, from what I remember.
You need it,
Finally get a better weapon. And this is where it gets a little better. So it introduces you to kind of like flying mechanic, or not flying mechanics, but these, you know, vehicle mechanics, which is kind of nice. So players won't be absolutely confused when they first, you know, play the game. It's kind of nice too, because this is what they will run into as time goes on and they play the game. So it's definitely a nice little addition. This weapon's cool as hell looking though. Gotta say that. Bow. Bro.
I failed. The horde.
He's failing me, man. He's failing me.
With me. Loktar Ogar.
Loktar Ogar, yeah, exactly. Let's go kill them. Let's go get them, man. So you'll fight the ogre up here. You can, if I remember correctly, when I do level, I will get interrupt. Probably should have already had it somehow. Probably because I used to always get that rare back there, but it wasn't up this time. But we just got it now, I believe. We got shield. We do get the pummel though soon. Get shield block though.
My strength was not enough. Shuja, the horde is strong, not when we fight alone, but when we stand united. Now, tell me what.
Stand united, man. Reunited and it feels so good.
The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead.
Look at their facial reactions.
To fuel their magic.
They look silly.
Start a ritual that will.
I think they need a little bit of work.
They're going to use the life force they've gathered to reanimate the dragon. Then we must take action.
Reanimate the dragon.
Remember that when we band together, the horde.
Man, my dude looks mad.
Any challenge.
My dude looks mad as fuck.
Bring an end to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Loktar, oh god!
She's like, yo, ow! Complete them. Did you see her mouth just go nuts on that? So what the hell is that? So we got an upgrade. Look at that, man. Look at that. I'm telling you, it will non-stop bother you until you make sure to click that button. If you do not put that gear on, it will nag you non-stop. That it does not go away, so just do it. Teaches you how to sell and buy. Which is definitely a nice little thing. Not that it's that hard to figure out, but it's kind of nice to introduce it. Gives you a tabard that early in the game. So makes you look a little bit better. I would make sure to pick up all the quests. It sends you a couple different directions. It can get a little confusing at first. That's cool looking. Yep, I think we did too.
This island will kill me. You're the only hope those survivors have left.
Well, clearly they don't have any hope in you because you don't have any hope in yourself. We gotta stop the ritual, man. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down here, break these, and then you're also just gonna get to the bottom pretty much and stop the ritual. I'll see you when we're down there. Actually really cool looking down here. I gotta say that. It's really neat. All right, so we're down here. Now we gotta go get them, man. That spell looks crazy.
I will harvest your life force. And then those who shield me in here shall burn.
Yes. You shall burn.
Sounds very interesting. At first I thought he was a goblin, and then I found that he was when I saw he was undead. I was like, that does not sound like some crazy goblin. I was definitely debated. Definitely debated. Still don't have her interrupt. Die, man. How's he still alive? Wait, oh, maybe explodes? Alright, never mind.
I will bear us to safety. Hop on.
Alright, we're hopping on, man. She'll take you out, guys.
Watch over and protect us.
You don't have to worry about it. Kind of just walks you out. We made it out, man. About damn time, man.
You did good saving the survivors and killing the spiders.
I did the job I needed to do.
Spiders had their rightful home destroyed. They deserved better.
Well, if you be putting
The spooters, man. The spooters. She's not wrong, though. The spooters didn't do nothing wrong.
You're seeing the spiders we trolls be dealing with? You're not be a fan of them either.
She's not wrong there. Definitely not wrong there. So just make sure you go do all of these quests around here. There is a quest over there, which is a warrior quest.
The horde will be victorious.
It will show you how to use some abilities.
Where the harpies roost. Meet me there.
Help me up here, guys. Also, do not forget to do this elemental quest over here. Like I said, there's a bunch of little like shoot off quests on the sides that you can miss, it seems, that I would definitely recommend going and doing, because it's quick and easy XP. Why not get as much XP as you possibly can while you're here? Everything is grouped up. Might as well just do them. So what you'll do is you actually just go around here, you hit the 4 different little things, and you'll complete the quest. Pretty much, you're just breaking a spell on him, or the bindings. Here's number 3. And the final one. I need the power, man. It also gives you a nice little buff that lets you run a little faster, so why not? So now he gives you his little buff, see? Now you run a little faster. Hey, you don't have a mount, so shit, do it. If it makes you run faster, do it.
A forsaken prisoner for their ritual. An alert mind is a strong mind.
So now we're gonna go in and kill some harpies, it looks. Gonna break some stuff up here. Get through here. Again, another loot box that you probably should grab. I would definitely recommend grabbing all of these. Just free XP. It's pretty much you're going to get harpy totems, you're going to kill some harpies, and you're also going to get the little dogs. Yeah, man. Definitely. So you're just going to defend this. So it introduces you to, like, defend quests. It really covers everything for the most part. Like, it doesn't get 100% everything. It gets a lot. So it's nice seeing players introduced to, like, mechanics really early in the game, because it'll make it a lot easier when fighting against bosses later in the game. Because I mean, it's definitely a thing that kind of happens in WoW when you're in a group and you don't know what you're doing and you're new. People get mad at you, and if they at least had something that introduces you to stuff, it fixes that. At least one can hope, so that people don't have to have you know, like a bad experience the first couple times playing. Pretty much just wait it out. It's not broken, just you have to wait it fully out. Just keep on fighting waves, and eventually it'll go.
Something big is coming this way.
Then we slay it together for the horde.
Because then this will show up, and that's how you know you're doing it right, and you'll be fine. It introduces you to get out of shit. If you stand in that, you will get absolutely destroyed. You actually take a decent amount of damage from it, from what I remember. Let's check real quick. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to stand in it. Actually, not that much damage, but still. I think they should make that do a little more damage, personally, but it would be kind of cool. Turn these bad boys in.
Stay ready.
Necromancy. It's insane,
We must
right?
rescue the others. Well fought.
He's going insane.
Those pitiful ogres.
Alright, so here is our little warrior quest.
Is there no one who can grant me glory in death?
I love his voice, dude. It's so cool. It teaches you, it introduces you to execute. You have to put him to, he wants to die in combat. He wants to fight like a true warrior. Well, I'm going to show him a true warrior's battle. Let's go.
Show me your strength.
I will do, man. Just bash into him, fight through him, and then execute him, man. So pretty much, it shows you how execute works. You know, it's kind of, it's interesting, like, seeing how much effort they put into this starting area, and it's cool, man. It's cool. I gotta say that. I'm definitely very happy with the way this works, or the way this goes. Now, after you do meet max level, it will send you to, or, you know, not max level, but 10. It will send you to BFA. Like Zuldazar on Horde. Make sure not to skip this little quest on the side. It can be easy to miss. It's pretty easy to do. You pretty much just go in, kill this dude at the end, and then come back out. You come up to this rare guy. He does hit kind of hard, from what I remember. So if you do have potions, I would recommend to grab them, because you do get a couple. Or to get them ready, at least. Do watch out for his one ability. This one actually does hit hard, because it is a rare. I think this is meant to be for parties. That you do not want to be in front of. You'll take a lot of damage if you don't get out of the way of it. So make sure whatever you do to get out of the way of that. Probably try to get that charge in before he gets back to you. Probably a good idea to use my potion now. We should be alright. Should be alright. Meet him out there and go for him. Other than that, it's not that bad. This fight. Now, I haven't tried it with any other class. Sure, as a hunter, you could probably kite a little bit. Gotta get him, man. So close. There we go. Got him as he went to go charge. So, yeah. It's not too bad. Take some damage. It'll show you to eat if you get kind of low. Shows you that you recover health, man. You gotta recover that health, man. You gotta do it. You gotta eat. You gotta eat whatever the hell these are. They look like bread no matter what you eat, but it's all good. Just different types of gamer bread, man. Gamer bread. Empowers the brain. Big brain.
The Horde has endured worse than this.
Oh, really now, man?
For the Horde.
Need some forbidden.
It's gonna make us transform, man. This guy, man.
Good. Now act like an ogre. Get us inside.
You get to be Ogre Mang and you pull him to the end.
Smile and
It'll actually introduce you to emote. So how to emote in the game and then kind of go forward. The ritual,
we
man.
have to destroy those seals now.
Raw strength won't be enough. We need to end the spell.
Well, let's end the spell. Let's do it, man.
These ogres will cower before find them and use them to free the warlord.
It's insane,
I will do whatever
Nope.
it takes.
It's totally normal, man. Totally normal. Totally normal necromancy, man. Totally normal. All right, so after it's gonna have you come down here, kill some ogres, bust up some catapults, and then recover the stones. Pretty much that's, you know, just regular ogres. You know, you're gonna have to kill some named as well, or you can. But yeah, you just gonna do it down here and do this. But we'll jump after this part, so we'll show you what we got. This is what the catapults will look like, guys, so just make sure you do not miss these. Make sure you do not miss these. Makes it a lot easier. If you miss them, you'll have to come all the way back. I did that on my first character, and it was a big mistake. Somehow just didn't realize I was supposed to be clicking on those. So here's the last one. The last ogre, or named ogre you have to kill. And we should be able to turn these in. And continue. We're getting close to actually finishing this area, the entire Exiles reach. Not too much more to go. It's actually pretty quick. Like, it's pretty fast. Let's see what our slash played is. And this is not with reading all the dialogue and everything, but 37 minutes in? It's not bad. That's not bad. A lot of these little things around, so I always go get them. Why not? Why not? Alright, we'll go back up here and go break these, the little stones. We'll turn on all 3 quests, and then we'll move on forward. Oh man, we're getting there, man. We leveling.
You have my thanks.
The Horde
but
will
we
be
must still end
victorious.
the ogre's ritual.
Interested in some experimentation?
Greetings. Farewell.
Greetings, man. So this is actually where it will start to introduce you. Well, I guess we have to do the dungeon finder because it is forcing it. But yeah, it'll show you the dungeon, how you actually do a dungeon. It'll give you a group so you do not have to wait, which is definitely a nice thing. Because imagine if you did have to actually wait. Kind of would suck if you're kind of stuck on Tutorial Island and can't leave.
Let's move.
So yeah, you'll get through this little dungeon.
On me while you strike them down.
Nothing too crazy. Pretty much, it's a really short little dungeon. You have a tank, you have a healer. Also, it acts as a DPS. So you shouldn't die. But yeah, you just work your way through this. And we blast them, man. It's not going to be complete, man. We gonna stop it. So you just walk up the steps, kill off these ogre mangs. And there we are. It's a little longer than this. There are parts to it. But this is the first boss. It's a nice little dungeon added for, you know, just for the tutorial. Kind of would like to see them expand upon this, though, in some way, shape, or form. It would be kind of cool to see. See what they do with it.
One of Gorgoth's bodyguards. What's our plan of attack?
To just go for it, man. Just go for it. Don't chicken out and just go for it.
Shooja, heal our wounds. As you command. Loktar!
So you kill Tunk. Tunk. He's gonna drop a dunk on you, man. That's what he's gonna do. That sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. He's gonna drop a dunk on you. Imagine. Seismic slam, dude. Watch out, dude. Get out of the way. We're gonna execute him now. We're gonna execute his foot. We're just attacking his foot. See, look, he likes it, man. Just a little tickle. It just a little tickle on his foot.
Keep moving.
It's all good. He liked it. So you get a badass looking shield. Actually, there's drop chances in this? So I don't remember the first time going through that I got a shield. Yeah, I definitely did not get this shield last time from what I remember. It's good. All good either way. So it looks like there's items that can drop in here, and I definitely like the different looks that you get. It's definitely pretty cool. The gear is definitely better looking than it used to be for a beginning player. Definitely better. So then you'll fight your way up here. You'll come across here and you'll run into another boss.
Prepare to join your precious dragon in death.
Believe this is the final boss. It's actually the dragon. So you fight these, and then you fight him. As soon as he's done babbling.
Strike now for the Horde.
Probably stay out of the purple shit. It hurt, man. Definitely glad it's introducing the game mechanics, though. I'll tell you that. But there's the final sacrifice to summon the dragon they were talking about.
Ritual. Did we
Nope, we didn't. Of course not. We'd be off the island if we did. Or we'd be ready to.
nowhere
Definitely do not stand in front of that breath. It does hurt.
Mortals, your deaths will nourish me.
No, man, that dragon looks badass though. That is cool as hell looking. Like how the bones are showing and everything. Pretty much teaches you dragon mechanics. If you stand in the back behind the tail, you will get tail swiped. So it kind of introduces you how to fight. You know, how to fight certain bigger bosses and things like that. It's definitely another added thing that I definitely think is going to help long term. Definitely think it's going to help long term.
And their dragon lie dead at our feet, and the skies shine clear upon our victory.
You just gotta wait for her dialogue again.
Let me know when you're ready to leave this place. We must find a way back to Orgrimmar.
So this is where we get to go to Orgrimmar, guys. We finally get to leave Exiles Reach. We gotta get introduced.
Horde reinforcements. I knew they would find us.
So you fly off the island, and that's where you get more of your gear.
Together, we can put an end to these rituals, mount a wyvern, and fly home to Orgrimmar. Glory awaits us.
Imagine getting armor just for flying on a wyvern. Okay, so now it takes you off the island. And there you go.
To think those brutes could wield such magic.
I missed the shoulder quest, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Study it.
It's kind of my fault.
I am glad that you do.
But it's only on the beta, so.
This island must be allowed to heal.
You'll leave about 10, 10 and a half, maybe 11 at the most. Then you'll fly on out.
On the
This is what it'll be like.
One of our gunships. An impressive display of the Horde's strength. Those ogres would do well to run and hide.
Yes, they would. We just kicked their ass.
Come, recruits. It is time we return to our home.
So, the reason I'm staying on after this, guys, because you actually do get introduced to a little bit more. You actually will get your mount and stuff like that. It will send you back to your trainer to get your mount. I'm going to show that, and that's where we will end the video, guys. There will be more videos like this coming out very soon. Especially when Shadowlands drops, I plan to make some gold stuff, some farming videos for professions and things like that. So if you'd be interested, please consider subscribing, checking us out over on Twitch. But seriously, thanks for watching as far as you have, and if you've made it this far, be sure to hit like, man, because if you really like the video, it really helps out. It really helps out, and I hope you enjoy this little style of video. I have some other videos that I put out recently talking about World of Warcraft and the state of World of Warcraft in the gaming MMO industry, and a couple other little things. But I really cannot wait for Shadowlands to drop, because it looks fun. It looks really fun. I can't wait for this pre-patch.
Grimmar.
This is where it begins.
Bulwark of the mighty Horde. Standing as a symbol of pride and resilience, it is here that its citizens gather to barter goods and muster their strength. Their longtime rival, the Imperious Alliance, poses a relentless threat. But no foe can hope to stand against the fearless soldiers of the Horde. The undead forsaken may be shunned by the living, but your people strive to rise above the ruins of the past and forge a new future. Azeroth faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Horde!
For the Horde! There you are.
Rest until the expedition has been found. I must report
Complete
to the
Exiles Reach.
Cork was
Now we're actually in the real game.
for now.
Now we're off that little starter area, but this is where you actually will be introduced. You can go to the stable, so it shows you actually how to use the guards. The one thing that does suck is you do need to wait for him, from what I remember. So I'm going to try to run ahead of him and see if it does work. I'll let you guys know if it does or doesn't work. I really don't want to have to hear him talk the whole time, because it takes forever. That is one complaint I did have, is you actually really hope you don't have to follow him.
What do you need?
Okay, so you can actually go back and get it. You can go back and get the quest. And I would say probably just... Yeah, you have to follow him all the way back. But yeah, guys, you'll have to follow him all the way back. He'll come back here, you go buy your riding, and then you're off on your own. It goes to let you pick to where you want to go. Pretty much. If you are a new player, what it will do is it will actually automatically send you out to BFA, and you'll be out to Zuldazar. So, seriously, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And again, if you haven't liked, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you thought of the video, because it all helps improve these videos. But seriously, thanks for watching. And I'll end it off on a clip of my stream. I'll see you next time. Oh my.
I'm not stopping there. Call right now.
He's not stopping there, man. You don't get one. You get two of these bad boys. Call right now, guys, and get the reheatsa while you touch my... Never mind. Let's not go there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, where that almost just went.
We'll even ship it to you free. But wait, you'll